Welcome to Advanced Sports Performance website. You've clicked the My Sport, you've clicked the assessment, but you're kind of lost. You're not sure what you're looking at. You're not sure if you need an assessment. Well, understand this. No athlete can come on any of our programs unless you have an assessment. Why? I'm sure you've heard these phrases being thrown around the sports field. You're not good enough. You're slow. You're not strong enough. These are the questions that coaches just throw at you. How do you know? How do they know, in fact, that you're not strong enough, or you're not quick enough, or you're not agile enough? How do they know that it might not be another contributing factor in helping you understand what's happening with this body? An assessment, in a nutshell, is this is you. Now think of you as a speed, strength, agility, coordination. Depending on what your sport needs, these are the attributes that make up this human body. At Advanced Sports Performance, we disseminate all those information, we analyze each area, and we find out where the strengths and weaknesses lie. We put it back together, all right, after good training, and then you unleash yourself on the sports field. We have a guy, James, who's gone through our sports science assessment. We're only going to use 2 attributes, explosive power and agility. His explosive power test, he ranked pretty good. 2.7 meters. I challenge you guys to try and jump 2.7 meters. It's a really good attribute. So it's telling me that his leg strength is good. It doesn't mean I won't work on it, but it's not a primary factor in helping him achieve better goals. Have a look at his agility. Agility is average. Average means you put him on a sports field, he's performing average. Hold on a sec. I didn't say he's an average rugby player, he's an average soccer player, cricket player. I said his body is performing average. So he might be technically sound, but his body is holding him back. His agility is not quite there. Would I work on him? For sure. If I fix up that attribute, he's going to be faster. At Advanced Sports Performance, we do video analysis, right? Because data paints a beautiful picture, but video analysis kind of tells us a different story as well. Now, James, I'll give you to the punchline. He's a quick athlete, but have a look at this. Would you say from this picture that he's fairly quick? So-so, right? I've just drawn some lines on there to help you show more or less where his body is performing. Let's take away the background picture. Have a look at that picture. Is this particular athlete looking like a fast athlete? Of course not. It doesn't show what the data is telling us. So we're kind of marrying the data between video analysis and the actual facts. His score is 5.43 seconds over a 40-meter dash. The Sharks Academy require him to run 5.5 to 6 seconds. So man, if he had to go try it for the Sharks now, just based on speed, he would be in there in no time. But based on his video analysis, it's kind of saying that there's other things that are playing here that could cause him an injury. If you're doing 1,000 times something wrong, you'll get a niggle here and there. If you're doing something 100,000 times incorrect, you're going to get hurt. The more muscle this chap puts on, all right, the more it's going to be used against him because the wrong muscles are being used in that specific speed. I need to fix up his technique. I need to make sure his attributes that are below average are improved. So he needs help. And I would have only picked this up through a sports science analysis. On the sports field, everyone thinks he's quick, but I know I can make him quicker through that assessment. That is what assessment is. This is you breaking you apart, pulling you back together. Forget what those coaches are saying about you slow and this and that. Get a sports science assessment. It's the blueprint to who you are. You don't have to join any of our programs, but at least know where your weaknesses are. That way, you can take preventative measures to improving, or you can come on our training programs, and we can be responsible now for improving you. Join us on Twitter, join us on Facebook, join us on Sports Science TV. This is Coach Sean. I'll see you on the sports field for that assessment.